The equivalence relativity theory is hearing someone say something and only having to hear it once, and then being able to master the skill that the person gave one phrase cue to the person that was totally intrigued. We do not need to work from the bottom up to the top. We know how to shoot and make every shot online and in the basket immediately. There is one statement that will get a shooter to be able to train themselves to make the open balance look when they have 0.8 seconds to release the ball. That cue is this: 2 fingers that we shoot the ball off of must touch the ball last at the same exact time and be held right from the release point to the follow through, facing the basket until it goes in. If a beginner shooter that is 5 years old hears that and continually ensures that that is the memory focus every repetition, they will master the shot. 100% reliability. Variables being the fate of our mortality. Quantum theory is being able to give somebody something that will dictate the future and will guarantee their success. Equivalence theory. We get to the middle of what we have to do and we control the entire process. The middle of the ball is gutted and supported and focused with our mind every shot by having 2 fingers be the last 2 to touch the ball and let go facing the basket at the same exact time and held facing that basket until the ball goes through. You will not just make it into an 18-inch cylinder, but you will be able to shrink the cylinder to 9.3 inches in diameter, and that ball will be able to go in. Why 9.3? The trajectory is very, very difficult to be a 100% entry to the basket. The 100% trajectory entry will not be able to happen due to the ceiling being too low. No shooter shoots the ball and has it go directly from the top of the ceiling into the basket. That's why I said 9.3 inches. I have a master's degree in sports science. My conversation must be quantum. This piece is simply about your athletes having on their mind that 2 fingers must touch the ball at the same time and propel the ball toward the basket, and those 2 fingers must stay facing the basket until it goes in. Why must I train on an 18-inch cylinder? Individuals now are making shot after shot on smaller rims. This is because of the equivalence theory. We deserve to instruct ourselves to utilize the two postural truths, which are one, because equivalency relativity is getting to the middle of mass and maintaining the middle of gravity en route from point A to point B. So from the ages of 5, 6, whatever age somebody can want to put something in another place further ahead of them. That sounds pretty neat because it is unification, black hole theory, quantum relativity that Einstein discovered. This happens every day with us. This is isolated into the open, balanced look at the basket when we have 0.8 seconds to shoot the ball. The ball must be released off 2 fingers equally spread and heightened at the same time and held in that position until the ball goes through. If we do that, there is only a measure of time based on musculature and practice that will determine our reliability and validity. So if we want to play the piano, there's the keyboard, there's the books. Go to work. If we want to shoot a basketball, do not let one finger touch the ball last. Make 2, and they must be equally spread and heightened. So the skill development does not happen in the posture. It happens in the ability to balance the ball off 2 fingers at the same time under different distances, which includes muscular strength, bony structure, stability. Those 2 fingers are under a lot of stress, and that must be the focus. That is the focus. You deserve to take this quantum piece. Well, what happens if the elbow goes out? Well, the 2 fingers weren't in a V. If the 2 fingers are in a V and you're holding on to the ball, our elbow is going to be in. Well, what happens if I don't hold my follow through? That's why we've got to propel the ball just like a roller coaster. 2 fingers release it at the same time, because if we had one side of that roller coaster cart that left the other track and they weren't both consistently riding the tracks, that would be on every major news station, newspaper, that there was a potential accident on a roller coaster because it slipped. But we have reliable amusement rides because of the relativity, and there is not a chance that this will break down. So the first thing that you tell someone, why, it doesn't matter their experience, they must have 2 fingers propelling the ball last at the same time.